Hola, bienvenidos, brother, sister, Minecraft in the Skyblock. That's all the Spanish I had. With your host, Nikc-Nack, the Sky Guy, Nick Guy, and the Honeybee Queen, Calatrani.
The Honeybee Queen, that's a good one.
Yeah.
The Bee Queen
I'm
wasn't
here
bad,
for you.
but the Honeybee Queen is really good.
Yeah, I got you. I got you with the nicknames. I'm on a roll.
I mean, it's taking
I
you,
said one nickname.
what, 20 episodes? 19, I don't know what number this is.
I kind of like where I stutter through Sky Guy, Nick Guy every episode. What are you talking about? I feel like it's a special gift. You're welcome.
I wish you'd introduce yourself as Nikc-Nack Paddywhack. Because I think that's
I
very
don't feel like I
funny.
could do that.
Why?
I'm not Nikc-Nack Paddywhack. It would be a totally different spelling to be Nikc-Nack Paddywhack.
When I
Yeah, and
I pronounce it N-I-C-K.
How dare you?
I know when I say it, that's exactly how I say it.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't even know. After all these years?
Yeah. No. When I
This
type
is
it, I do it N-I-K-C. But when I say it N-I-C-K. I'm surprised you haven't noticed.
Here's the thing about... You're surprised I haven't noticed? I don't even know what to do with that crap. Here's the thing about a K-N-I-C-K kind of knick-knack.
Yeah.
That kind of knick-knack cares about puppies. And I've heard on occasion will occasionally, find the bones of another creature and give them to a puppy.
You're not
I'm not
about
that kind of knick-knack. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like me a puppy. I do. But I will not be giving them bones. Probably no whacking either.
No?
So I think patty whacking's a little childish.
Yeah.
I said it.
But what about
If
just
you're
a
out
nice
here-
patty?
I don't think it's a patty whack. Is it?
I don't
It
know.
is definitely patty whack. Nick-Nack patty whack. I'm not that kind of Nick.
You're not that kind of Nick.
I'm not that kind of guy. So I appreciate if you start pronouncing my name correctly from here on out.
Do my best. I don't know why I should care if you don't care.
I do care.
You didn't care till I told you.
Well, now that I know, it's like the intentionality that matters to me most,
Yeah.
So and now it's the only thing I can hear if I'm being honest with you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I will do better in the future. Nick.
It kind of felt like you could work on that a little bit still.
Okay. How about Nick?
Oh,
Huh?
See, I think you said it right, but you said it with a little bit of hatred in your voice. Like, I think you could really work on this.
Okay. You ready? Punk.
All right. Well, this is not cool, man.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Look, I'm sensitive.
I know.
I'm sensitive.
You're very sensitive.
Very, very delicate. This is a known fact.
You're
There's
not
like
emotionally
2,000 videos on this channel, and about half of them I have a freak out because of a video game. And you think I'm holding things together over here?
That's true. That's true. You are not the most stable individual.
In video games, in real life, I'm fine.
Yeah, he's fine. Send help. So I have a fun question thing I thought of the other day, and I posed it to our family who was visiting, and it actually stumped them. It was.
You left me out.
I did. Well, you weren't there.
Yeah, but I still felt left out.
Well, I couldn't tell you.
Were you in my house?
No.
Oh,
I was
okay,
in
well,
a
that's
Mexican restaurant when I thought of it.
Oh, I feel left out again.
You were gone.
I'm Mexican.
You're Mexican.
I'm basically Mexican. So the fact that you were doing this in what's effectively my embassy to
Your
my
embassy.
country.
Okay.
Anyways,
Hold up.
hit me.
Different question.
Okay.
Between the two of
I know.
us, which neither of us are Mexican, who do you think is more Mexican?
Ooh.
Because I got some definite points in my favor.
Maybe.
I think so. You got one big one.
I think I have the biggest one. I got two. I got two. You ready for my two?
Okay, go for it.
All right,
I have two as well.
Okay, you hit me with one of yours first, and I'll get you one of mine.
No, I want to hear your two because I think
We're gonna vie. We can ask the comments to decide who's the honorary Mexican.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna come out swiggy with a big one.
Okay.
I can speak Spanish.
That's true. That is very true.
I think that's a lot of points towards being Mexican, and I ain't talking no Chicano. I'm talking true Mexican from the country. No offense to Chicanos, because I could decide who's a real Mexican or not. As the authority on who a real Mexican is. Listen to me, Chicanos. Okay. That's my number one for vying for the comments.
Okay. I think that's fair. I think that's very fair. I would say that's the biggest one for you. You know?
No, I got a better one, but I'm saving it.
Really? I think that one's even a little flawed, though, because you learned your Spanish in El Salvador, which is definitely not Mexico.
Yes, but I can communicate with Mexicans.
Sometimes.
In Mexico.
You seem really confused when my husband talks to you.
He has bad Spanish.
The man, actually from Mexico.
Okay. And you've opened up another can of me being offensive. I'm like, Chicanos, I'm not real Mexicans. You're actually Mexican husband, not a real Mexican. His Spanish is bad. Listen to me.
Exactly.
Okay.
Well, my number one of my big ones, is the fact that I grew inside of me a half Mexican.
No, that does not make any sense.
It does. It does.
I can grow inside of me a half Mexican.
No, you can't. Just because you eat Mexican food and have to use the bathroom after, it doesn't count.
I don't know.
No,
I think I've had some pretty gnarly burritos.
I'm just saying, I am raising a half Mexican. I am raising two half Mexicans.
Neither of them speak Spanish.
Not yet, but they don't really speak.
No. Neither of us speak Spanish.
I'm just saying, that was my one and my
Neither
two.
of them are Mexicans.
They're half Mexican.
They're not half Mexicans.
Yes, they are.
Are they citizens?
No, not right now.
Exactly. Neither of them are Mexican.
Wow.
They are as gringo could be. And that's coming from me, the authority.
Wow. Well, that was my one and two, was both of my children. I think I get to count that.
Wait, that was the same point twice?
Yeah, I thought it would be funny, but then I threw them both out there at the same time.
But I have something that is going to seal the deal. You ready for this?
I got a
you're
better
going to
one.
surrender.
Okay.
Okay, then tell me your better one.
No, go for it.
Even you're going to admit that I'm right after this.
Okay.
I can tan multiple shades darker than whiteout. You can't.
That's not my fault.
I'm just saying.
I'm a white-sican.
Oh, no.
That's a thing.
I'm just saying this is a big point in my favor.
That is a big point. My other point is I cook it extremely well. Mexican food.
I could cook good Mexican food too, though.
Yeah, but I think I do it better.
Maybe.
I think 100%. And I make my own tortillas and I can flip them on the burner without whining like a little baby like you.
Hey.
You want to get to my legit question? That was a total sidetrack. Answer in the comments, though, who you think, is more Mexican. Just saying. Yeah.
Yeah, let us know which qualifications add up here the most. I don't want to say I have this one in the bag, but
I just feel like I'm related.
Gracias por elegirme.
Wow. I'm just saying.
How's my accent?
That was really good.
Thank you.
If you take my household compared to your household, mine has a better percentage of Mexicans in it.
That is not what this is about. It's about if you are Mexican. Like if I marry a Chinese woman, then I don't become more Chinese.
I would disagree.
You would be only because it's in your favor to disagree right now.
No. If you married a Chinese woman, I would say you're more Chinese than me. I don't know.
All right. Well, now that I've been sufficiently racist enough to get canceled, can you please hit me with your question? We got the cancellation out of the way early in this video.
Oh, thank goodness. I was worried.
Yeah,
okay.
Sometimes if it comes late, I'm worried not enough people will see it if people click off the video. So this way, I mean, we're sure a lot of people have bear witness to this.
Exactly. Oh man. If you could have your whole life paid for, okay? I'm not talking luxury, just like living expenses. It may be enough to do like a little bit of fun, maybe like one vacation a year, but not like luxury vacation. Just chill, you know?
Well, I guess like, can I clarify? Like, I think not to make this a game of comparison, I think I'm far more frugal than the average lifestyle. So is it the average lifestyle or my average lifestyle? Because I live dirt. I watch Financial Audit. I see how other people live.
I would say like how you live. You don't live like a luxury life. So
pretty dang frugal, but maybe a few expensive like travels a year.
Yeah, exactly. Let's say that kind of lifestyle. Okay, nothing crazy, but you can never advance beyond the technology you have right now, ever in the rest of your life. You will have to use what you have, and that's just what you get. And I will add the caveat that it will never break on you. So whatever your computer is right now, whatever your phone is right now, it will never break on you.
Oh.
But it could become non-compatible, potentially.
This is a harder decision for me than it is for you because you're a lot older than me and you don't have a lot much time left.
I was going to say I live a simple life. But
wow. That too. I was going to say I have a lot more years to consider here.
You don't have that many more years.
I think I have a lot more years to consider here than you have.
We are less than 2 years apart.
I will say, I just have to throw this out here. In a totally separate context, I'll keep this brief. Some teenagers thought that Cassie was closer to someone in their 60s than she was to me. And it's still the best thing that's ever happened in our whole lives, probably.
That came at a bad time, too.
Yeah, you were real pregnant.
I was pregnant and I had just turned 30.
Yeah, you did.
I just got down my 20s.
That was so messed up. They were like, people our age that excluded you. Oh, I feel so good. Anyways, okay. I'm stuck at my technology I have now for the foreseeable future. Well, forever, but it doesn't break. That's fine. Break. Okay.
Yes, but you get your life paid for.
Okay.
You take that?
Oh, that's it. There's no alternative.
No. You could choose to keep your life as it is now, have to work for it, but you could always just buy an up technology if you want to, just like you normally would if you wanted to advance technology. You know? The thing is, pretty much you're sacrificing technology, or at least future technology, for having your livelihood. Your base
is this like
livelihood
all
cover.
Technology in any context, like anything that has to do with a house, any medicine, like I continue to live in the state of the world 2026, but the rest of the world moves on, and so if we cure cancer, I'm totally screwed. I realize I'm overthinking the question, but I just
no. That's fair. Let's say yes, all technology advancements.
All technology.
Yep. So you can only have whatever medicine we have now. Vehicle wise, this is just what you have.
And I'm also assuming I can't make more money in this context. Like I can't get my life paid for and then also still be ambitious to make more money.
I mean, you could try to make more money. You just will never be able to spend it on anything that advances technology.
But I could have a lot of burritos, for example.
Yeah. No, that's fine if you want to. That's the life you want to live. That's fine. You just can't buy anything new, like technology wise.
I think I'll take I'll take my chance on the technology. I think it's what it's got to be.
You want to keep on advancing?
I want to keep on advancing. It's tough. There's a lot of temptation for me not to, because I'm pretty content, I would say, overall with like things, and I don't think I necessarily would feel like a desperation for it if I wasn't getting like, you know, the latest and greatest all the time. I think it's more just like the healthcare, and like I think there would be more benefits I would probably miss out on. So I think I might as well go for it.
Okay, so what if you could benefit from healthcare advancements, but all like I'm sure people would debate if it's a luxury, but I would say like, let's say somewhat luxury stuff like, you know, cell phones, computers, music equipment, any of that stuff you couldn't advance in.
Maybe. I mean, I often think about just disconnecting entirely from the world. So, we're finally in our cobblestone. Hey,
ow! What's that for?
Look right here. Look. Read the sign.
What?
Get on your side. But it is cute. We're getting cobbled together in our double cobble generator. Wow.
It is really cute.
Yeah, yay us. I'd probably still. Man, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, dang it, Cassie. What did you do?
What happened?
What did you do? I just have to blame you. I don't know. I don't know that it is your fault, but the center got blocked.
No, that was my fault. My bad.
Okay.
My bad.
I immediately assume it's your fault when something like this happens.
I thought I could maybe drain it over to your side and burn you, but
Dang it.
It didn't go.
Well, at least you put it back and didn't make us lose our one lava source. Ow! Although the bad thing about both of us collecting cobble is there's literally nothing interesting to look at in the video right now.
I'm running away right now.
I think I'm still going to go with advancing technology, but it's tough because I think I'd be fairly content with everything we have now.
Yeah.
Like I think I'm at the point with technology I could get off the grid about now. I think I could largely. There's so many video games. Like new video games are awesome. But there's literally more video games than I could ever play. So like I could just enjoy the video games I have on the hardware that exists today.
It's not like we're doing anything new. We're back here.
As we played Minecraft, the game we were playing when we were 12. You know, we'll just keep playing this game.
Yeah, great. Life's going good.
Yeah, I think yeah.
Okay.
But I'll probably go for the technology. I'll advance in technology. I'll be a techno optimist.
I would take my life paid for. Ow. Oh no! I mean,
not
food.
Working would be amazing.
Yeah, I'd just like have our livelihood paid for. You know, we could just do kind of whatever we want. I don't necessarily feel the need to have a lot of advanced technology. You know,
I think if I look at it in like a consumeristic kind of way, like there hasn't been a meaningful technology upgrade. Like a lot of it's been good and incremental. But like, you know, my smartphone's largely the same as it was a decade ago, right? It doesn't like, it's more like, I guess like the things I think about are more like infrastructure and like, you know, if we have like safer, better power delivery, do I want that in my house? And like, I realize these are really boring things. I think if I think more like fun technology, then it doesn't excite me as much.
Yeah. I mean, it would definitely be like, I feel like a for sure sacrifice to I mean, you're definitely going to be taking a risk on choosing not to use some technology. But, you know, I'm pretty happy about like where we're at. I think I would take the odds. We can treat a lot of things, do a lot of things. I think I'd take the odds that I'd be okay. It could always get better. But, you know, it could always get worse, too. So,
I mean, it'll probably, like, in, like, some ways, like medicine, it'll probably get better. Like, I mean, the whole world, like, the system could collapse and we all, like, regress. which is like possible, but that's not the advances of technology. It's the exact opposite. But like, I think that technology will like get better.
Yeah.
Almost certainly.
Yeah.
So like we'll have better medicine almost certainly, in 50 years we have now. But you know what? You might not want to live in 50 years from now. So
That's true. I mean, there's
50 years
decent
from now might
odds
suck.
that I won't be.
That's depressing. This video sucks.
That's a long time. I'm just saying, in 50 years, I will be.
I'm gonna be here in 50 years.
Well, I want to be here in 50 years. I definitely
I'm not
don't want
gonna
to
dox us on the internet.
I don't want to be unhealthy in 50 years. I think I get good DNA. I think I'll live. I think I'll make it up to like. I'm gonna say I'm gonna live till like 96.
Wow.
Yeah.
I hope I don't.
Predictions. We'll see what happens. Follow our
All
channel.
right, what do we bet? Yeah, follow the channel. It's gonna be really depressing when I die that it's just you.
Oh my gosh, I can't do an intro to save my life. I cry every
Yeah,
time.
that's your worst case scenario because you can't. You cry when you do an intro by yourself.
It makes me so nervous.
Okay, Cassie.
What?
You said to me at one point in time, about 30 minutes and 52 seconds ago, to keep an eye on the time and don't go crazy over like you always do, you jerk that I hate.
Yeah. Oh.
Those were something like that. That's kind of how you said it. I cried.
Aw.
It's been 30 minutes. Should we end the video here, even though I really haven't finished the zoo still?
No, it's fine. That's fine. Do you want to, do you know where the ladder is to the bottom of the world?
No, I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. I need you to, I'm going to place the honey block. Not in the block right in front of the lava, but one ahead. So when you fall, just kind of move yourself forward a little bit and see if you make it. And that'll be where we end the video. It's so scary down here.
Does it fall from the max world height for this achievement or just fall?
Well, we haven't managed to even survive it. So it says to break the fall.
Jump into a honey block to break your fall.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. I'm watching.
Here she goes. There she goes. There she goes
You
again.
had all your stuff.
Of course I had all my stuff. I believed in you. How in the world do you not die? You broke the block!
I didn't know
You broke the block!
I was taking it back up.
You broke the block! You broke the freaking block!
I didn't know you were going to jump again.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't know you were going to jump. I was bringing it back up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, thank you all for watching this video. I hope you all have a great week. We'll catch you back here next Wednesday, or maybe we'll be able to fall in a honey block successfully.
Not on Wednesday.
We don't release this on Wednesday?
No.
Friday. Something. Thank you all for watching.
Bye.
We'll see you next time. Hold on a sec. We got to wait 1 second
Did you just
before we say bye.
break the freaking ladder on me?
And that's the 1 second. Bye.